Every morning I rise with a choice to surrender to doubt or to declare my victory. I choose to say it out loud. I am going to win, not because life is easy, not because the path is smooth, but because within me burns a fire that refuses to be extinguished. I walk through storms, but storms pass. I face walls, but walls can be climbed. I hear whispers of fear, yet my spirit roars louder. Victory is not only at the end of the road. Victory is in every step I take, every fall I rise from, every dream I dare to dream again. So today I do not wait for permission. I do not bow to excuses. I do not shrink before challenges. I lift my head. I straighten my back. I carry the weight of my hopes with pride. And I declare again, not quietly, not timidly, but with the strength of my whole being, I am going to win, not someday, not maybe, but today and every day, I claim my victory. Every triumph begins first as a whisper within. Before it ever takes shape in the world, victory is spoken into existence by the one who dares to believe. The power of declaration is not in waiting for circumstances to change, but in commanding your spirit to rise before the evidence appears. When you wake in the morning and declare, I am going to win, you are setting the stage for the day, programming your mind, and directing your energy toward the outcome you desire. Think of a seed planted deep in the soil. To the eye, it looks like nothing has changed. Yet beneath the surface, life stirs, roots stretch, and strength is being built. So it is with your words. When you speak your victory, even when nothing has yet appeared, the soil of your life begins to move. Growth begins invisibly before it is seen. Your daily declaration is the watering, the sunlight, the nourishment of your dream. But you must speak it with conviction. Do not whisper it with doubt. Do not murmur it with hesitation. Say it with your whole chest, with your whole being, as if the world is already applauding. Your words are not empty. They are a command to your own spirit, a reminder to your heart, and a direction to your mind. When you speak your win before you see it, you are aligning your actions with your belief. You walk differently. You stand taller. You work harder. You persist longer because you already know how the story ends. Some will call it arrogance. Some will call it foolishness. But the truth is, it is faith in your ability, faith in your resilience, faith in the power that created you and placed greatness inside you. The world has always been changed by those who saw victory before it was visible. They spoke it, they believed it, they lived it into reality. So each day, do not wait for the sun to shine brighter or for the path to grow easier. Declare it, claim it. Speak it until your own voice silences your fear. Speak it until your heart believes it. Speak it until the impossible bends before you. Victory begins not on the battlefield, not in the crowd's applause, but in the sacred moment when you rise, look in the mirror and say with unshakable certainty, perfect. I'll expand each of the remaining 9 key points into 200 words each, keeping the tone strong, poetic, and motivational. So when combined with the first one, you'll have a full-length inspirational speech. Here we go. 2, obstacles are temporary. Storms pass. Walls can be climbed. Every obstacle that rises before you may look permanent, but it is only a season, a shadow, a test of your endurance. The storm that rages today will not last forever. Clouds move, winds shift, and the rain eventually runs dry. So too will the struggles you face. A wall may block your view of the road ahead. But walls can be climbed, broken through, or walked around. Obstacles are not the end. They are teachers. They ask, how badly do you want it? How willing are you to fight for it? If you believe your victory is certain, then every wall becomes less intimidating. You begin to see not the block in your way, but the strength you are building by overcoming it. Storms shake you, but they also wash you clean. Walls slow you, but they also sharpen your creativity. Remember this. Nothing designed to stop you has the power to hold you forever. You are stronger than the storm, smarter than the wall, and destined for the open road beyond. Trust the passing of time, for even the fiercest night surrenders to dawn. There will always be voices that question your worth, your talent, your ability to. Sometimes those voices come from strangers, sometimes from the people closest to you, and sometimes most dangerously, from within your own mind. Doubt is loud, but your inner fire burns louder if you choose to feed it. Deep within you lies a strength that no outside critic can touch. It is the power that has carried you through your darkest nights, the spark that refused to let you quit when quitting felt easiest. That fire is not small, and it does not fade unless you starve it. Trust it. Listen to it. When the world says you can't, let your spirit answer, watch me. The strength within you is ancient. It has survived storms, heartbreaks, and failures, yet still burns with the same light. Do not hand your power to doubt. Every great victory in history was once doubted, ridiculed, or dismissed. But fire spreads when fed, and your belief in yourself is the oxygen. Nurture your flame daily, and it will grow strong enough to burn through every shadow of doubt. Winning is not a single moment at the finish line. It is every step that brings you closer. Too often, people wait to celebrate only when the big goal is reached. But every small move forward is already proof of victory. The moment you choose discipline over distraction, that is a win. The moment you rise after failure, that is a win. Each decision, each effort, each tiny act of progress is a piece of your triumph. When you honor these moments, you train your mind to see progress, not lack. You build momentum, and momentum is what carries you further than raw strength. The mountain is climbed one step at a time, not by leaps. So instead of shaming yourself for not being at the top, celebrate every single foothold you gain. Progress is not invisible. It is proof you are alive, moving, learning, and becoming. Remember, destinations shift, goals expand. But what matters most is not the moment you arrive, but the journey that has shaped you along the way. By celebrating progress, you create joy in the process, and joy becomes the fuel that ensures you keep going. Falling is not failure. It is proof that you are moving, striving, reaching. The world may tell you that falling disqualifies you, but the truth is, each fall is an invitation to rise stronger. Every stumble shows you where the ground is uneven. Every mistake teaches you what to do differently next time. The act of rising again and again is the greatest display of human strength. Some people may never see your private battles, but every comeback is a victory, even if the applause is silent. The greatest champions have scars, and those scars tell stories of resilience, not defeat. When you fall, do not stay in the dust. Rest if you must, breathe if you need, but rise. Each time you stand, you declare that failure has no permanent claim on your life. You are not defined by the fall. You are defined by the rise. Courage does not need to be dramatic. Sometimes it is as simple as saying yes when everything in you wants to hide. Remember, fear exists to protect you, but it can also paralyze you. Courage is the voice that reminds you, life is too short to let fear drive. When you roar with courage, others hear it too, and your bravery gives them permission to be brave. Your spirit has a voice, and when it speaks louder than fear, doors open, paths appear, and victories are born. Too often people wait for someone to approve their dreams, to open a door, or to say they are ready. But greatness cannot be granted by another. It must be claimed. No one knows the fire inside you better than you do. If you wait for permission, you may wait forever. Step forward boldly. Start where you are with what you have. Trust that action itself is authority. When you claim your right to succeed, the world adjusts to your certainty. Remember, you were born worthy of victory. You don't need anyone's approval to pursue it. When life weighs heavy, it is tempting to shrink, to bend under pressure. But standing tall is more than posture. It is a declaration. Lift your head, square your shoulders, and meet the struggle with dignity. Your body speaks to your mind, and your mind listens. When you carry yourself with strength, strength begins to carry you. Struggle is not a sign of weakness. It is the gym where your spirit trains. Stand tall, not because the burden is light, but because you are strong enough to carry it. Your stance declares, I will not be broken. Triumph is not built in a single moment of glory. It is built brick by brick. Day by day through persistence. Every morning you show up, every night you try again. You are laying the foundation for greatness. Small victories may seem insignificant, but together they form the architecture of success. Persistence is proof of belief. It says, I am still here, still fighting, still moving forward. Do not despise the small wins. They are the seeds of your greatest achievements. Consistency outlasts talent, and persistence outshines luck. Keep pressing daily, and triumph will be inevitable. Winning is not just crossing a finish line or holding a trophy. It is a way of thinking, a daily choice. The moment you decide you are a winner, your life begins to reflect it. Winning is found in discipline, in gratitude, in resilience, and in the refusal to quit. If you make winning a mindset, then no setback can truly defeat you, because your victory is not tied to a single event, but to who you are. Each day you claim it, you strengthen it. Winning is not someday, it is today. It is now, it is you. Victory is not a gift handed to a chosen few. It is a choice made every day. It begins with the words you speak, grows in the fire within you, and is proven in every step you take, no matter how small. Storms will rise, walls will stand, and fear will whisper, but none of these can silence a spirit that has already decided to win. Winning is not waiting for perfect conditions. It is declaring, persisting, rising, and standing tall even when the world doubts you.